Live from Oakland, California in the Bay Area. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Oakland Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And getting to start, number 38. How about a report on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
The pitcher, C.J. Abrams.
And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. And now the lefty fouled off. He was late. That one just misses. And the count 1-2.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is outside.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Lane Thomas. That's through there for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
One out, base is empty. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there are two down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, we could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So two down. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Joey Meneses. Just off the inside edge. The pitch.
Ball.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Gallo off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ryan Noda leading things off and takes a strike. On its way to the corner, and a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. That misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now, Zach Geloff. Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, Gallo. He'll do it himself. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Okay, let's check out the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Two outs. And that's in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum with no score. Back in Oakland, top of the second. Here's Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
As the lefty gets to work and fires in a fastball at 95. High fly ball down the left field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. 1 gone here.
Gosh, here it is, headed. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Ground ball right side. Geloff gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Seth Brown.
Seth Brown.
And a pitch. Base hit, center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Next up for the A's, J.D. Davis. Strike one.
0-1.
Here comes a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And he deals. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Got it by him for the K. And it's Aledmys Diaz.
The left fielder, Aledmys Diaz.
That one fouled off. Next offering is down low. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
1 ball.
Man at first, one away. Step off, throw to first. Brown back on a dive. The pitch.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's the speedy catcher, Shea Langoliers. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
They take the force out. That's the third out. Inning over. One left for Oakland. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now up for Washington, Nick Senzel. And a pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball one. Senzel goes 6'1" in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's outside. And it's 2-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. The pitch. That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. This one in the air, right field. Brown sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting up, the center fielder.
Here's Victor Robles. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
The next pitch misses. 1-1. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. Hawks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now a chance for C.J. Abrams. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 outs, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. 2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Nationals gone in order. And we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Digging in for Oakland, Esteury Ruiz. Gore back to work. Just missed. That's in for a strike at 95. And it's 1-1. At the belt and fires. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Robles calls it in, and there's one away. Nick Allen up next for the A's. And that's in for a strike. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. And that one missing low. Out to short, Abrams. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan.
So the batting order turns over. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. on the corner for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Two down, nobody on. Just misses with that one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And another ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. A's go quickly and quietly there, and we are still scoreless. Back here in the East Bay. Start of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Lane Thomas. The pitch. That just misses. Ball 1.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Bounce to the right side. He handles it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
1 down, base is empty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 4th inning underway, no score. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Headed down the line, and that drops foul. And that's down and away. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Kicks and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that high 4-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Next offering is downstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
2-2. Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The left fielder, number 8.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and He's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Go ahead run on base. Eddie Rosario will hit next. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Meneses rounds second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Kicks and deals. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one ripped way back there. Hits the fence. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Man at second here with 2 away. Luis Garcia getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. And midway in the 4th, it's the Nationals 2 and the A's nothing. Bottom 4, striding to the plate now for Oakland. Zach Gallo.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The pitch. Struck him out looking.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Struck out looking his first time. And a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Down the line. And that will drop foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Grounder off the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seth Brown. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And here it comes. Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice 2-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
The Nats up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's off the inside edge. Full count 3-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it here 2-0. New inning getting started. Up now for Washington, Nick Senzel.
Nick Senzel.
And the pitch. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. And the pitch. And that's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Scoops it up barehanded. On target. He got him. Nice play.
Man, he made that look easy, didn't he? I mean, there's nothing simple about that play, Boog, especially when you break it down. But right there, everything was done in one fluid motion to deliver a strike over to first just in time for the out. I tell you, I could watch that all day.
C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike. They say you win.
1-2.
Here comes a pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nationals go quietly, but they hold a 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Down the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Late with the swing there.
You know, these Athletics just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity, and it is hard to catch up to.
Here's the left fielder, Aledmys Diaz. That's in there. That's strike one.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Pretty standard
high
0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him swinging.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Ball 1. Two outs. Pitch misses. 2-0. That's in there. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2.
He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And now the lefty runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Top 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Lane Thomas. And a pitch. And a good eye there. So 2 balls and no strikes. And a pitch. Line drive. Corrals it. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Gallo in the box again. Takes a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. And now 1 and 2. A little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And he chases that one. Now 2 away. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Joey Meneses digs in now. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Meneses, in his 2nd season, 31 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. At the belt and fires. That's outside, and that's ball 2.
No strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. On to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Nationals 2 and the A's nothing. Back in Oakland, here we go, bottom 6. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Yuri Ruiz. And he deals. Slice to right. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Next up for the A's, Nick Allen. 0 for 1, he grounded out. 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And a foul ball left side.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the first baseman, Ryan Noda, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. And that's outside. And now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
There's the strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Checks over to first. Back safely. And another ball.
Well, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And he takes one right on the black. 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Kicks and fires. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brent Rooker. There's the strike. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Kicks and deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Trevor Gott appears to be getting loose. Alexander, a left-hander, also throwing. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And ball one. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And that's outside, and that's ball one.
One ball.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike.
One ball, one strike.
The punch out there, and there's 2 down.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Garcia in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. 2 outs. Geloff to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Washington. They're up 2-0. Here in the East Bay, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Seth Brown. Gore back to work. And downstairs.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
The pitch. That's to third. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Here's the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
With the tying run at the plate, you're at the bottom of the 7th. Grounder might be 2. To second, Abrams. On to Gallo. There's 2.
I think 4 6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Aledmys Diaz up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And here it comes. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Another scoreless inning. And now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Nationals 2 and the A's nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trevor Gott.
Trevor Gott.
Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals.
Number 13, Nick Senzel.
The wind and the pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Davis makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Robles, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Sean Newcomb getting ready to go. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. And that one sliced foul. The wind to kick the pitch. Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. So the Nats lineup turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Right down to shoot. Strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Next to hit for the Nats, Lane Thomas. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swings through that.
1-1.
That one missing inside. Abrams at second with 2 down. And the right-hander deals. Hard hit left side. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the A's nothing. And we're back on the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Shea Langoliers. And the pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab on the run. One away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Esteury Ruiz up next for the A's. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Man at first with one gone. Nick Allen up next for the A's. And he takes a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's throwing strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
The Athletics down by a pair here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
2-1.
That's off the mark. 3-1 now. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And it drops in. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mackenzie Gore out of the game, and he was excellent. Really this game on the mound. We'll have a new arm for you in a minute. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Hunter Harvey.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda, 1 for 3. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And it's gone. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Next to hit, Zach Geloff. Fastball for a strike. He is an absolute flamethrower, of course, and you don't have to watch very long, and the radar gun is lighting right up.
Well, you can see all the fans looking at the scoreboard after each pitch. I don't think you see it at the plate. You hear it go by.
No.
That one inside, 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dylan Floro looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Weems also getting ready. Still only one out here in the inning. Outside, 2-1. Chris, it seems like more and more pitchers are training to up that velocity.
Yeah, and they're understanding efficiency as well.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A gigantic blast. And they add to the lead. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Base is empty, one away. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Location as well with the velocity. So many of these hard throwers are working up in the zone, at least in part to combat the launch angle swing, right?
Yeah, and if you're effective with that pitch where you can throw it at the top of the zone as a strike that can be called, now you can start to elevate and try to get that swing and miss with 2 strikes.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one is upstairs. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want.
On the mound now, Jordan Weems. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 51, Jordan Weems.
Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Seth Brown. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Hard hit, right side. Gallo takes it to the bag. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Lucas Erceg.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The pitch. Gallo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Upstairs. Righty to the plate. This one grounded to Davis. Fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Fastball threw right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Yeah, the batter now, Joey Meneses. And first offering is fouled off. Erceg, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a 4-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. That's outside, and the count 1-2. And they're down to their last out.
Now back, left field, Eddie Rosario.
So digging in, Eddie Rosario. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
1-1.
One strike away. Got it. And that'll do it.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ballgame all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
And your final 4-2. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.